Oh, gather yourselves, because this is going to be huge. Well, Canadians, Maltese, of course, and her compatriot Blondin already struck gold in the team pursuit. They've got to act as teammates here if they're going to medal, and you just never know how well you are to combine. We've seen splitting of duties in the past. How will Claudia and Pechstein go? We're underway, 16 laps, 3 intermediate sprints, garnering 3, 2 and 1 points out there, but not enough to medal. It's all down to the finale. 60, 40 and 20 points will decide the medals. They're the 1, 2, 3 at the line after 16 laps. We do have these intermediate sprints, and sometimes, as we saw in the men's event, you get teammates just starting to try and apply pressure to some of the favourites. Now, in the absence of Nana Takagi, who fell, we remind you, just while leading her semi-final on the final curve, away she went into the barriers. The second time she's fallen. But unlike when she picked up a silver in the team pursuit, where she got up off the ice, there was no way back for her here. She crashed out, essentially. Guns gone, which will announce 15 laps remaining after this assembly lap. Here we go. The last discipline of these games, and it looks like we have those who are lively and up for this, really want to play the game, and we love them for it. Here we are underway. Who's going to reach out indeed for that intermediate? And it's already getting a little bit heavy. The odd little poke of the cattle prod, you might say, out there. Schouten tucked in just in case anything silly happens. Doesn't want to get caught out, especially with the nerves of a final such as this. Claudia Pechstein keeping it sensible. The German riding the blue line at the moment. Just drifts up into second place. Great to see her as a part of it. Now running third, but you never know. You never know. She's a great athlete over distance. I think she'd probably have to go long for the final of the intermediate sprints, but if there is intermediate points up for grabs, don't count her out. Morozova it is that comes to the line for the bell first time by. Just tracing her, number 11, Schouten of Poland. Expected Poland to try and unnerve the field at a moment such as this. But Canada say to hell with all of that. Maltese it is that hits the front. Now she's up the front so early, I kind of feel that Canada's favour may fall on Ivanie Blondin. Maltese then takes the pace, meaning that Blondin, her teammate, not exactly relaxed, but can certainly take things a little easier. Back in the house, as you will. Pechstein running in position 5 at the moment, just tracing the line that's being described for her by Morozova. And another big push here by Valerie Maltese. Now, we saw the Netherlands do this and come away with no medals. I'm hoping that Canada, who've already struck gold in the team pursuit, brilliantly so, putting the pressure on Japan and guaranteeing that if there was any faults, they would get the favour, and it was brilliant that they did. They were so close at hand that the pressure they exerted on the Japanese drew the error, and they beautifully won gold, Canada. Maltese here, setting her compatriot Blondin up. Blondin staying sensible, not that too far away, and is being forced to the front here. Just handed over there, Lollobrigida, putting a palm upon her hip, just a reminder that she's there. Well, we've already tested the air defences here. Running out at the side, the air barriers, and here we go, big reach out. The Netherlands are playing with everybody, or have been. Groenewold or Schouten, and it's Schouten that comes to the front. Schouten, we remind you, has already got 2 medals, 2 gold medals, I should say, out of these games, the 3,000 and the 5,000 metres. So is it that she that is indeed working for Groenewold, who may well be able to rest up ever so slightly if there's any resting here? Sprint 2 of the 4. Maltese already taking the first sprint. Zuyeva was involved there with 2 points, and Schouten took the last one. Meanwhile, still Maltese out front, testing the fields. Loving this second sprint, so she will amass 6 points to her name, which guarantees her a very good position at the end. Not enough to medal, but is it enough to interfere? Let's see. The Netherlands on the chase with Irene Schouten, tucked up and looking for her teammates. Doesn't have to look too far by. It's Groenewold, in fact, Gröneveld saying, where are you? Get on my hip. We're going to do this together. It may well be that she paces her all the way. China are going to play the same kind of game. Korea, of course, have a pairing too, and they're bunching up. And there's a danger of blades getting into contact with each other here. Valerie Maltese is on a Sunday afternoon here, saying, catch me if you want to, but nobody wants to at the moment. And suddenly somebody rolls the dice, and it has to be. It's Schouten of Poland that's going to reach out. She's been busy right from the very start. No points so far to her name, but it could well be. Solitary one, I beg your pardon, that she has. So let's see, the third and penultimate sprint, if you like, but the final intermediate before we actually get to racing for medals. And the way it's stacked up behind at the moment. 6 laps to go. Next time by, we'll get the bell. And Belarus also playing the game here with Zuyeva. Pechstein staying attentive in third place, just out of trouble. That's Wise Blades there on display in third place, number 13, a great veteran. On the padded barriers, and Schouten, oh, and we've got one down, and Schouten's lost a teammate. There we are, spinning out to the side of the ice goes Gröneveld. No way back here as the pace is picked up for the intermediates. And Claudia Pechstein is going to come through here. Don't be surprised if she takes an intermediate sprint. They both look at those who are up front look around to see Pechstein, and the queen of the ice in her 8th consecutive Olympic Winter Games. It's remarkable. She's going to come through here to take points, and it'll be she wants the 3 because she basically wants to finish high up the order. Whether it's going to be at the end, she's resting up. She's clearly struggling just a little bit. The veteran turns 50, we remind you, years of age in a few days' time. 3 days' time, in fact. Meanwhile, the rest of the field still getting cagey. Getting back in here and allowed to do so is number 9 Gröneveld, but Irene Schouten is in the frame, probably looking like the favourite at the moment, but there's plenty around who'll be aware that she can be bullied and harried, and at the moment she's locked out of it. Some good work being done here by Kim Borum of Korea. Number 4 looks very, very lively. She's on the point at the moment. Lots of shoving going on all over the place. They're fighting for position, and indeed it'll be the bell next time by, and suddenly Japan start to get very, very interested. Pechstein's going dead centre of the pack just for the time being. She's trying to keep herself safe. I think she's possibly done all she is going to do. She's at the back at the moment. China harrying and holding just for now. That's Lee that's waiting to go for it, but it has to be somebody brave that pushes on, and none braver it seems than Valerie Maltese. Now she's a team pursuit goddess, don't forget, and she could well bring this one home. Crash in the middle of the pack here. They'll get clear. Meanwhile, it's not over yet. We wait for the bell that'll light the touch paper, and away we will go. Here we are, big reaches out for the line. Here is the bell. It had to be a big pickup, and it's Schouten that's doing the shouting now, apart from me, and Blondin's on her case as well. Blondin makes a tighter line. She's cut on the inside. Blondin of Canada is going to get there, I believe. She's still got another big curve to go, and she's got a big rival in Schouten as well. Crash behind. Schouten ducks in for the silver medal. Is she going to get up to steal the gold from Canada? Canada holding on. It's going to be on the throw. It's going to be tight. Who's going to get there? Oh, shouting loud, shouting proud. It's Schouten again. Brilliant at work. 3 gold medals to her name. Queen of the ice here, you might say. And you'd be quite right in saying that. Oh, that was fantastic. Blondin comes over and congratulates Lollobrigida, I believe, gets herself a medal. But Irene Schouten lost her teammate throughout, kept her sense about her, and she has delivered it again. What a run for her. No wonder I'm Schouten. Gold in the 3000, gold in the 5, gold in the mass start. 3 gold medals. Wonderful. Well, no wonder she's catching her breath. And so many caught the barriers, didn't they, out there? As lively a final as you're likely to see. And congratulations to Ivanie Blondin, who has taken a silver medal here. Well, she'd have been greedy for gold, of course. She'd done that as part of the team pursuit. Silver, though, and a gold from these games. I think she'd have taken that. Lollobrigida gets a bronze